Hello, procrastinators, and we're going to have to talk about Israel, huh? For those of you who are somehow unaware, Israel and Palestine are currently fighting in the same way that Brock Lesnar and that one kid in the crowd that he threw a car door at were fighting. Oh, sure, give that kid an hour and he could set up some sort of Home Alone style trap, make Lesnar fall down the stairs thanks to some marbles or something, but let's face it, nobody's betting on the kid. Now, I understand there are two sides to this conflict. On one hand, you have the people who are pro-Palestine, and on the other hand, you have people who profit off of selling weapons to Israel. In the middle of this, well, IGN decided to, of all fucking places, decided to take a stand and posted an article trying to raise money for Palestinian charities, which then severely angered IGN Israel, which is apparently a thing. Grr, stop donating money to... Wait, what were the charities? Well, the first charity on the list was the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. What do those bastards do? The PCRF has been providing humanitarian assistance to injured and sick children in Gaza for 30 years. Their efforts include sending children abroad to receive appropriate medical care, providing food and medicine, sponsoring orphans and disabled youth, and building the only paediatric cancer centre in Gaza. That's helping kids, saving lives, feeding the needy. They sound like good people. Saying to stop donations to them isn't the best look. But anyway, that doesn't matter because their main building in Gaza was bombed on the 17th of May. Which makes sense, especially after reading this headline from The Guardian. Israel vows to not stop Gaza attacks until there is complete quiet. Complete quiet. There's a YouTube video that I'll link in the description by a man called Ahmad Mansi. It's a vlog. In fact, it reminds me of my dad's stuff. It's just a bloke going shopping in a market, mostly to buy tat for his kids. If you watch the video, and you should, you'll see stuff you recognise. Rows of toys, piles of the best chocolate from Celebration tubs, no more bounties, fucking win. Even sweet chili pepper Doritos, are you kidding me? That sounds incredible. It's so familiar that I'm pretty sure at one point he says the Arabic equivalent of bishi bashi. Eventually, he settles on a toy, a biting fish game that I'm 99% sure I had as a kid, mostly because the fish look like the robot ones from Sonic the Hedgehog. And that's when the video stops being familiar. After his kids play with the toys for a bit, you hear a jet fly over, low, and his little girls run for cover. You see, because that's what the toys were for, they were distractions from the bombings. He ends the video, as the aircraft are making too much noise to continue, tells you to like, subscribe, hit that bell, and then a few days later, he was killed by an Israeli shell. You always see those numbers, don't you? 5 killed here, 20 killed there. Well, that was the story of one. Just one. Sorry, this video was supposed to be about the dust-up between IGN and IGN Israel, but honestly, fuck that now. Conflicts worldwide like this are here to stay. Governments are going to wave dicks around until we swap them out for something better, and innocent people can and will get hurt. Undoing our clusterfuck of shit governments is going to take too long to do any good now, so here's the deal. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're not likely to get bombed. That is our privilege, and it is the duty of people with privilege to share it. So, take one thing that you want to buy. Gift subs, 124 pints, a Lego Space Shuttle, set number 10283. Something you don't need, something inconsequential to your overall life, and just don't buy it. Take the money and donate it to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund to help with this, to Doctors Without Borders helping out in Yemen, to Red Cross dealing with the COVID tragedy in India. Whoever, whatever, just donate it. Help innocent people today. Now, even if all you can donate is $1, do it. If you're sitting next to someone right now and neither of you donate, I hope you start feeling really fucking awkward right about now. And this isn't just good for the people you'll be helping, this is good for you too. I can't help but feel so fucking useless during moments in a world like this. If I sit here, read the paper, think about the horrible things, nothing changes. It's a fucking wait. If I donate, things change and I can get some fucking sleep. We won't stop wars, you and I, but we can help those affected by them directly if we get involved. It lifts a weight, genuinely does, and if you're anything like me, your mental health is dangling by a frayed thread thanks to this fucking pandemic. And this shit just helps, it takes this bit away. Because that's our fucking privilege again, we can forget about this fucking bombs. You know what, I don't want to end this video on this note. So, Last week in Glasgow, 2 men were taken by immigration officers in a dawn raid. They were handcuffed, loaded into a van, and that's as far as they got because hundreds of Glaswegians filled the streets blocking the van. That's all they did. They stood there peacefully, standing by members of their community, and at the end of the day, the 2 men were freed. The crowd then escorted them to a local mosque, chanting, "Refugees are welcome here." I think the world is changing. I do. I genuinely do. There's a kindness that's spreading harder and faster than ever before. An acceptance. People and old ideas will stand in the way, but that's the thing about progress. It always progresses. It can be paused, but it can't be stopped. With every generation, this world gets safer, kinder, and more open, and I cannot wait to be branded a racist, sexist old man for things that I don't even think are racist or sexist right now. The future's going to make their own choices, but their starting hand is up to us, so let's make it a good one. Let's be kind, not ignorant to what's going on, and you can't spell ignorance without IGN. Go donate some fucking money. I will see you next time. Trust me, it's good for the fucking soul.